Hi everyone, this is Noah with His Love is Agape Love, and in today's video, I'm bringing all three of my Three Angels Message videos together. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe for more Christian content and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a thing. I hope you guys enjoy all three of my Three Angels Message videos in one. And to every nation, and kindred, and tongue, and people, saying with a loud voice, Fear God, and give glory to Him. For the hour of his judgment is come, and worship him that made heaven and earth, the sea, and the fountains of water. Revelation 14:6-7. So what is so important about the first angel's message, and what is the everlasting gospel? To answer the question on what is the everlasting gospel is the Bible. So the important thing about the first angel's message is that it marks the beginning of the investigative judgment, when we are judged for keeping the commandments of God, especially the biblical Sabbath, which is Friday night sunset to Saturday night sunset. And I will leave a link to a playlist and one of my videos on the Sabbath. So what does it mean to fear God and give him glory? God is not a tyrant. God doesn't want us to fear out of fear, as in if we don't do anything that he says, he will strike us down. Like, I'm going to give a couple of examples. Let's say Sabbath is Saturday and you really love college football, or you really love college sports in general, and you went to a college football game on Saturday. God's not going to be like, oh, because you didn't keep my day holy, my Sabbath day holy, which you're supposed to keep holy, and I feel like I can just send a lightning bolt down and strike you and kill you right then and there. He doesn't want us to fear him like that. Another example is, let's say you have a drunk father, and every time your father drinks, he beats on you every time he is drunk. And you hear him coming home, walking in the door, and you run and hide for fear that he's going to beat you. God doesn't want us to fear him out of fear. He wants us to fear him out of love. So by fearing God out of love, are you giving him the reverence that he needs? The Bible says the fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. To give glory means to honor. So what does it mean to honor God? So if you're a Jew, atheist, Christian, agnostic, Buddhist, or whatever religion you practice, we all will be bound down to Christ in the end days. The Bible says, every knee shall bow. Saint or sinner, you will be bowing to Christ and giving him the glory and honor he deserves. Revelation 14:8. So what does Babylon mean? So when did confusion start? Confusion started back in Genesis chapter 11, when Nimrod, Noah's great-grandson, who was a mighty hunter in the eyes of the Lord, decided to build a tower just in case God decided to flood the earth again. At that time, everyone spoke one language, and the Spirit of the Lord came down and seen what they were doing, and started to speak everybody's language. So this is where you get your African languages, your Spanish languages, your English languages, and your Chinese languages, and your other languages such as French, German, Russian, Polish, and other languages. So when did confusion start? Confusion started back in Genesis chapter 11, when Nimrod, Noah's great-grandson, who was a mighty hunter in the eyes of the Lord, decided to build a tower just in case God decided to flood the earth again. At that time, everyone spoke one language, and the Spirit of the Lord came down and seen what they were doing, and started to speak everybody's language. So this is where you get your African languages, your Spanish languages, your English languages, and your Chinese languages, and your other languages such as French, German, Russian, Polish, and other languages. So are we confused in any way today? So we know Babylon means confusion. So are you confused about anything nowadays? As a matter of fact, we are. We're confused on when the Sabbath is and the LGBT community. So I'm going to start with the Sabbath. Some people think the Sabbath is Friday sunset to Saturday sunset. Some think it is only on new moons. Some think it is any day of the week. Some think it is Sunday. And there's only one Sabbath that the Lord has blessed and hallowed, and that is the Friday sunset to Saturday sunset. And with this next statement, I'm not meaning any hate towards the LGBT community or any dislike towards the LGBT community. I'm only going after what the Bible says. And the Bible teaches us to love the sinner but hate the sin. So I'm going after the sin, not the sinner. So if we look back during creation, God created man and woman, Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve, or Adam, Eve, and Jennifer. So the LGBT community thinks it's okay that we can marry the same sex, or have sex with the same sex, or have sex with a male and female at the same time. And my Bible teaches that a relationship is only between a male and a female when it comes to sexual things. See, if we look at a calendar, you can see the week begins with Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. The Bible also says the Sabbath was created for man and not man for the Sabbath. So, how can people say that, oh, the Sabbath, Saturday, that's only the Jewish Sabbath? Once again, the Bible says the Sabbath was created for man and not man for the Sabbath. Them, saying with a loud voice, if anyone worships the beast and his image and receives a mark on his forehead or on his hand. So what is the mark of the beast? Who is the beast? And what is the image of the beast? So the mark of the beast is Sunday worship. The beast is the papal power. And the image of the beast is the national Sunday law. So if you try to say that there's no such thing as a Sunday law, you will be mistaken. They're known as blue laws. Hey Google, what is a blue law?
Here's a summary from Wikipedia. Blue laws, also known as Sunday laws, are laws designed to restrict or ban some or all Sunday activities for religious or secular reasons, particularly to promote the observance of a day of worship or rest.
So are there states in the United States that have blue laws?
According to Wikipedia, in Colorado, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Louisiana, Maine, Minnesota, Missouri, Oklahoma, New Jersey, North Dakota, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin, car dealerships continue to operate under blue law prohibitions in which an automobile may not be purchased or traded on a Sunday.
So this is the second part of the third angel's message. The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. He shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. So let's take a look at the third part of the third angel's message. And the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever, and they shall have no rest day or night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. So let's take a look again at part of the first part of the third angel's message and the three angels' message. It says, if anyone worships the beast and his image, and receives a mark on his forehead or on his hand. So what's so significant about the mark being on the forehead and are on the hand. So the reason why we receive the mark of the beast in the forehead or in the hand is because in our forehead, our prefrontal cortex, our frontal lobe, is located behind our skull. Our prefrontal cortex, our frontal lobe, is responsible for the choices that we make. We can either choose to serve God on His holy day, which is the Sabbath, which is Friday sunset to Saturday sunset, or the man-made Sabbath, which is Sunday. For more information on the Sabbath, I will leave a link to my Sabbath topic playlist in the description below. So, the reason why we get the mark of the beast in our hand is because we do the action in our hand. So, if we act on knowing what the truth is, instead of thinking to know what the truth is, for example, the Sabbath, knowing that Friday sunset to Saturday sunset is the true biblical Sabbath, if we move with our hand to coming from Sunday worship to Saturday Sabbath worship, God will bless and strengthen us, and He will save us from receiving the mark of the beast if we truly keep the Sabbath holy, like it's supposed to be kept. And God's people will be sealed as well with the seal of God. Please keep my ministry in your prayers, and if you guys feel led to donate, leave a link to my Patreon, PayPal, and my Teespring stores in the description below. If you guys would like to keep in touch with me and chat with me through the week, through anytime, I will leave a link to my social media apps, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Discord. And I hope you guys have a blessed Sabbath, and I'll talk to you guys next week. Bye, and happy Sabbath.